Diddy is currently facing one of the toughest moments of his life in prison. Who could have predicted that one of the most successful figures in the rap industry would end up behind bars? It feels like the saying, "What goes around comes around," is playing out in his life. Many believe that Diddy's situation could be a form of payback for how he treated others in the past. But is he truly facing the consequences of his actions, or is he being unfairly targeted? Does he truly deserve the harsh conditions he's experiencing, or is there more to the story? Stick with us as we dive deeper into the situation, uncover what's happening inside the prison, and try to figure out if Diddy is destined to spend the rest of his life behind bars. Recent reports about Puff's arrest and the terrible conditions he's enduring in prison have stunned his fans. The rapper, who was once living a life of luxury and success, now finds himself in a brutal and harsh environment. Many of his fans find it hard to believe that the same man who built an empire is now at the center of such a scandal. Just days ago, Puff was arrested on serious charges, including allegations of physical abuse and human trafficking. These reports claim that he used his power, wealth, and influence to exploit women for his own pleasure and to maintain his public image. In addition to these accusations, Puff and those close to him are facing charges of running a criminal enterprise. Authorities say this organization was involved in a wide range of illegal activities such as trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, bribery, and even covering up crimes. The news has left the public questioning how someone so successful and powerful could become embroiled in such a massive scandal. Many are left wondering if the image of Diddy they once knew is being shattered by the harsh reality of these criminal allegations. For someone who is used to living in comfort and luxury, even a little discomfort can feel overwhelming. But for Diddy, the change has been extreme. The conditions he's facing in prison are reportedly inhumane. Instead of waking up in the grand interiors of his mansions, he now faces stark white cinderblock walls. Michael Cohen, a former advisor to Donald Trump, shared with CNN, "I've been in prison and know how bad it can get. The food is terrible, it's unbearably hot in the summer, and in the winter, there's no heat. The toilet water can even freeze. It's a violent place, and someone like Mr. Combs could be a target." Diddy's life behind bars is a far cry from the luxury he's known for the past 20 years. His legal team has been working to have him transferred from Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, MDC, to Essex County, but their request was denied. Court documents obtained by All Hip Hop show that Diddy's lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, stated there's no pending request for the court to take any further action, and his bail application was also turned down. With every move under tight scrutiny, Diddy has been placed on suicide watch as he awaits his trial. Diddy's lawyers argue that MDC is an unsafe environment, citing recent deaths and comments from judges about the facility's poor conditions. Agnifilo explained that Diddy is currently in a special housing unit, making it difficult for his legal team to prepare properly for his defense. Some judges have even raised concerns about the facility and refused to send other defendants there. Currently, Diddy is one of around 12,200 inmates at MDC Brooklyn, and his request to be moved to a different location was denied. Footage of Diddy's arrest shows him entering the Park Hyatt Hotel in New York, where law enforcement officers separated him from his friends and took him into custody. His friends were left in shock, and Diddy appeared unprepared for what was happening. Just moments before, videos had shown him happily interacting with fans. Diddy's lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, expressed disappointment with the prosecution, emphasizing that Diddy's success came from hard work and that he has made positive contributions to the Black community. While Agnifilo acknowledged that Diddy is not perfect, he strongly insisted that Diddy is not a criminal and has fully cooperated with the investigation. Despite this, the court denied his bail, considering him a potential danger. MDC Brooklyn, which opened in the early 1990s, is a facility that houses individuals awaiting trial, as well as those serving short sentences. Despite serious issues, the prison continues to operate, with many areas in need of urgent repairs. A report by the Justice Department pointed out that all federal prisons require maintenance, with some requiring immediate attention. Former inmates have shared troubling accounts of violence, staff shortages, and drug smuggling, which make the prison environment highly dangerous. In recent years, MDC has witnessed 2 deaths of inmates due to violence and 4 suicides. One lawyer described the facility as overcrowded and poorly maintained, referring to it as hell on earth. Over the past 5 years, at least 6 prison staff members have been convicted of crimes such as bribery and smuggling. A search in 2021 uncovered several weapons and drugs, further highlighting the ongoing safety issues and the dangerous conditions within the prison. Judges and advocates have spoken out against the dangerous and inhumane conditions at the Metropolitan Detention Center. The situation has become so severe that some judges have either reduced sentences or decided not to send people to MDC at all. In January, Judge Furman allowed Gustavo Chavez to remain free on bail while awaiting sentencing for drug crimes, citing the poor conditions at MDC as a key reason. Similarly, Judge Gary Brown threatened to overturn a defendant's sentence if they were sent to prison. The issues at MDC are similar to those that led to the closure of the Metropolitan Correctional Center in 2021, after Jeffrey Epstein's suicide, which exposed serious security flaws and poor living conditions. Manhattan U.S. Attorney Darman Williams has addressed concerns about Diddy's safety, especially in light of what happened with Epstein. He pointed out that the Bureau of Prisons is trying to improve the situation by hiring more staff and addressing maintenance problems. Despite these efforts, Diddy's requests to be moved to a different detention facility have been denied, which could indicate that he may face a harsh sentence. Additionally, his bail has been denied, and his legal challenges continue to mount, including a pending lawsuit and the risk to his career. Diddy's lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, shared with TMZ that despite the tough circumstances, Diddy remains optimistic. He spends several hours each day with Diddy, and he noted that Diddy has accepted his situation and is focused on preparing for his defense and trial. Diddy is no longer on suicide watch, which suggests that he is handling his current situation well and is still in control of his emotions. He has had visits with his family and is reportedly staying strong and focused on preparing his defense as his trial gets closer. Public reactions to Diddy's time in jail have been divided. Some people are concerned about his safety, especially since he is in the same prison where Jeffrey Epstein died. Others believe that Diddy is getting the punishment he deserves, arguing that his alleged victims never got the protection they needed. Some even mock his lavish lifestyle, predicting that his behavior will continue in prison. As for what's next, it's still unclear what will happen to Diddy. Will he be released after his trial, or will he end up serving a lengthy prison sentence? Thank you for watching, and feel free to share your thoughts on his arrest and the prison conditions in the comments. Until next time, goodbye.